What if the next scare isn't hidden behind the war situation, but inside something as ordinary as a lettuce? Tonight, America's biggest fast food chain is facing an unexpected crisis. Taco Bell has pulled the shredded iceberg lettuce from the restaurant across the United States after a health official linked it to a growing outbreak of a disease, a parasite that can leave people seriously ill. But the story is far more than just one ingredient. Because when a simple salad topping triggers a nationwide investigation, it raises uncomfortable questions about how secure our food supply really is. According to the US health authorities, at least 1,600, well, more than that, fall sick and 94 have been hospitalized. Thankfully, no deaths have been reported. But experts believe that the real number of the infection could be higher because many people never get tested. And that changes everything. Unlike many foodborne illnesses, Cyclospora don't just strike immediately. The symptoms can take up to 2 weeks to appear. And by that time, patients realize that something is seriously wrong. They have eaten food from multiple places, making the sources extremely difficult to trace. However, the investigations eventually found one common link: the shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell. The US Food and Drug Administration says that the affected lettuce was supplied through the distribution chain connected to the central Mexico. The supplier has reportedly removed the product from the market, while Taco Bell says that it has eliminated the lettuce from its restaurant nationwide out of what it calls an abundance of caution. But make no mistakes here, this is no longer just about Taco Bell's problem. The investigations is now examining whether the same lettuce reached other restaurants and retailers across America. And if that happened, this outbreak could become much larger than currently known. And yet, another warning sign has already appeared. Investors reacted almost immediately. Shares of Taco Bell's parent company, Yum Brands, dropped sharply after the concern spread. Other restaurant chains that depend heavily on fresh produced came under pressure, even though some isn't even affected by the lettuce. Shows how quickly this confidence can disappear in the food industry. Food safety today is no longer just about farms and restaurants. It is about complex international supply claims, where one contaminated shipment can affect thousands of people across multiple states because anyone even notices. FDA's investigation is still ongoing, and officials believe that they have identified the likely sources, but they are still trying to determine just how far the contaminated product have traveled. Because in today's global food system, one ingredient can cross borders, reach millions of plates, and expose the hidden weaknesses that few consume ever seen. And you know what? Even until you see the supply chain accounted for, the story is far more from over.